breaking up with someone, even if you initiate it, is never easy to do. People think that there's pain just from being broken up with, but when you have to make a decision to leave somebody and distance yourself, you are still disrupting behavior patterns in your own life. I've heard people say it takes about 21 days. I've heard people say 30 days to create new habits. If you get up at, let's say, 5 o'clock every day for 21 days, on day number 22, it's going to feel weird to want to sleep late. You'll be just getting up. So there's so many behaviors and so many nuances and so many things that you now have in your life that are part of your life with her. So literally everything, it's almost as if there was a script, it has to be torn up. And a new script has to be written, and you are the main actor in that script. So now the thing is this: you have to write your behavior, write your reactions, pre-plan your reactions, because it's not over till it's completely over, and you are in completely different lives and different directions. So rather than being caught off guard by your emotions, because she's going to throw curveballs at you that you never ever expected. And unless you master your own responses, and I tell people the only way to master things is to pre-plan those responses, because many times you create layers of difficulty with your responses. So first thing, take care of yourself. You need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to be hydrated. That's absolutely key. Exercise is a great stress reliever. Alcohol is not. Keep that in mind. Alcohol might calm you down, mellow you out, but it disrupts your sleep. It's not good for you when you're going through grief, and it compounds your problems. And then you might say or do things when you're under the influence, even under the influence of 1 or 2 drinks, that you could end up regretting, and then you're another layer removed from the original problem. Another thing you need to do is pre-plan your grief. For instance, if it's a situation where you are brought to tears, I would say pre-plan the crying time, if that makes any sense. Now, some people might say, Sultan, you talk about being a stoic. A stoic does not mean you are denying your emotions. It means you are delaying your emotions. You remember the story I told. I would get on the Pennsylvania Turnpike and I had to drive 2 exits. And I used that as my grieving time in the morning. When I saw the sign, like 2 miles until the exit where I got off of the turnpike, that's when I just started wiping my eyes. But I used that 15 minutes in the morning. If I had to cry, I did. But it was a finite period. So I didn't have this free-floating grief throughout the day. If your pre-planned grieving time is going to be at night, let it be in your pillow. Scream, pound, do whatever you got to do. Beat the bed. For many people, working out helps, but the last thing you want to do is be doing curls at the gym and then just start crying. But don't neglect your body, because letting steam off through working out is also very beneficial for you. So those are just some basic things that I want you to do to help you make it through this period until the other actors in the script are completely eliminated and a new script for your life is written. And it's going to take a while. Until a new script is written, you need to stay on schedule, stay structured, don't abuse yourself. You can allow other women to help you heal. I belong to a divorce group where they said, oh, you shouldn't be dating anyone else. I said, bullshit. I actually had to leave the group because I didn't believe that. And then a lot of times men who are going through divorce are viewed as predators in churches and different types of groups. So don't wear your separation and divorce on your sleeve, because you're going to have the the scarlet letter, a D for divorce, or a P for predator, that type of thing. And everybody knows that men who are newly separated are, quote unquote, predatorial. I don't say that, but that's what a lot of people think. So what you want to do is what I say is don't shut people out. I like to say have a semi-permeable heart, which allows love to come out and still allows you to receive love. So if that means, and I'm not talking about falling in love with anybody, I'm talking about if you want to go and meet a woman for coffee and just have a feminine presence in your life. Women do complement the masculine psyche, the body. It doesn't have to lead to anything. It can be coffee. Sometimes coffee is just coffee. Not everything has to lead to the sack. So those are just some things that I think would be helpful for you as you're going through this period of time. It's a transition. There is a learning curve. It doesn't happen overnight. And just like any pain in general, it decreases a little bit every day, every day, every day, every day. And you start to feel normal after a period of time. But until you can feel normal, you have to kind of fake normal and go through the emotions. I think that's a big thing that most separated and divorced guys have to get through their heads, that it's going to take time. Don't jump into another relationship. Don't complicate your life with any excessive alcohol or drug use. Take care of things like proper diet, hydration, sleep. Make sure that you're getting your body into shape. There's no better time to get yourself into shape. There's no better time to put an extra crease in your shirts and look better. Groom yourself better than you ever have. That's a good start. I hope that helps you. And for any other people that are watching this, I'm going to put a couple links down below that might be helpful for you. Hang in there. Life gets better. It takes a little bit of time for the dark clouds to move away from you. You'll be fine.